Okay, that's carbon steel. And just go in there. And then I will probably just put the sulfur down here for a moment until I remember that I forgot that. And then I will just do some more crushing of gravel to sand. Okay, now every gravel that's too much for this system just goes on this line again. Don't know if I want to do the same thing with sand. Okay, so now only if there's really too much sand it is going back onto the belt. At least some sand is coming through right here. And I guess all or most of this sand is actually going to the cubic presses as well. So I don't know what of the things I do is pointless. But some of it sort of is. This might go a bit faster sometimes. Guess I have to see where I also need sand. And maybe I can replace some of these sand inputs. Okay, I see now that I can definitely do the left input priority. I don't see why I shouldn't be able to balance this belt. Normal service will resume at daytime. Hopefully. So I did produce more sand for something. Was it really only the cubic presses? Or is something else getting sand as well? I guess this process needs sand. So there's some good reason to actually produce sand in the base from stone. But I guess only a minimal amount for this glass mix and for this oil process. So I should somehow loop back the sand. That's too much. I'm just not entirely sure where I will start this loop. Probably on the right side. Or just there, where I combine this sand with this chromium. So maybe a few blocks away. Right here. Guess I can build some more of those greenhouses. And just make a tunnel through there. Just like here, but there's not much more space I can put things in between. Just doing my temporary check and seeing whether anything bad has happened. Any biter invasions or anything. Doesn't seem so. Okay, that is sort of where I can enter, or maybe right here as well. I'm using up a lot of tunnels. I hope the robots know to bring me some, and I hope they are produced fast enough. I think they use mostly iron items. So this one, and then just combine it and input priority left. And if I do it like this, maybe not. So now there's only half a belt, or a yellow belt full of silica coming through. I'm not really sure how to solve it completely, and I don't want to overfill this system with sand. So I will now try to follow the whole loop. At least these crushers seem to have space now. So the gravel is being processed. And the sulfur can go into the chests again for now, until I have figured out a way to get rid of the sulfuric acid, and then I can produce more sulfuric acid with the sulfur. And in the meantime, I have to actually produce these iron and chromium minerals with sulfuric acid. At least the polluted water has gone down again. Maybe I will do the sulfuric acid thing there. Need to check where the car is. Left it up there. Don't really know why I returned. What brought me back? Good at forgetting these little details. But it's sometimes nice to have a little detour and see the world again. And then I can see parts of my factory that I have sometimes forgotten. And I have a laser turret already, that's good. I want more of those. So I still need more rubies. I wonder why, because I should be producing some rubies now. Maybe I have to produce or build even more of those cubic presses, or maybe I have to actually get more of those chromium things. That's an interesting thing or question. I mean, I probably should use blue inserters there. And I might be able to get a full belt of chromium ore through instead of just the half belt. Just to get the ruby production a bit quicker. Okay, the lower chests are now empty. Could just help by manually inserting things. There's not really any spot where I can help this. So now I will try to bring this through another way. Hopefully without destroying the whole factory. So now this needs a balancer, because the right side is full and the left side isn't. They both need quite a lot of resources, so it's always better to just mine the ruby directly. But I guess that's a good way to get rid of sulfuric acid with this washing technique. I have now enough ore washing plants. I wonder if I can get a good design going. I might probably just use the same design as always, because such a design, or maybe not. No, such a design would actually work. Instead, I should do it like this probably if I want to use beacons at some point. Should leave 4 spaces. Okay, sulfuric acid from below and dirty water to the above side. And then the good thing is that I really don't have to set a recipe. Don't really know where to filter or if I have to filter at all, because I can just try to combine it with this belt or this belt down below. So there's sulfuric acid. I should try to capture some of it. Just take some right there. So that lets some pollution out, but I don't really care. Pollution should be well contained in my wall of forestries and pollution cleaning machines. I guess on the right side there's only forestries that are doing the job. On the top side there are only the pollution cleaning machines, and in the middle there's a lot of forestries. So there's a mix, but in the end I want to have multiple layers of things, and then somewhere turrets as well.